Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. McConkey in motion.
First down, Los Angeles.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Perfect. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's got a man! It's Harris! 2nd time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
And the Chargers first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Chargers.
On the ground, Hampton. Hillage forward for maybe a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man.
And he'll take it on in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here now, third and 5. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And you'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
They bring their tight end right. They'll go again with Hampton. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Chris Jenkins, they're on the tackle. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On play action, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
Putting the tight end in motion. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. Third and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. Open man, right side. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Chargers have the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chargers.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Try again. It's second and 10. Davis going in motion. Herbert to throw on second down. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
a gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Chargers.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Dicker, good with the extra point. As the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Bengals, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
22-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. He gets free. Inside the 40. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They've been strong this year on third down, as evidenced by their work on that prior drive. And here they go with a new one, beginning with first down. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Hampton going to get it on the zone read. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. What can they do here on third down and 7? This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Scott now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Burrow. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd down. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now, Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, 3 times All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
35-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. It's 3rd and 4. Burrow now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Open man is Davis. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Motion man is Harris. Herbert to the air again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Herbert to the air again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. No play fake. Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen, our EA Sports Halftime Report. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Scott now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That one finds Chase. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Jamar Chase. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8.
Burrow here on 2nd down. The outside, it's looked in by Chase. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Burrow to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Bengals.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
First and 10
They'll be
at the
disappointed
11-yard
there
line.
after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
To Calvin Austin. A 6-yard pickup.
Burrow.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This one caught at the 4.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go with Hampton. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Oh, looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and That's a big turnover.
On the ground, it's Brown. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Second down, Burrow. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Burrow. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Bengals 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Another run here with Hampton. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 22-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards.
1st down. 38 yards on the play. And the Chargers.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hampton. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Disley is the man in motion. Throwing now is Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Scott now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
The Bengals first down.
First down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. It's going to be third. They need one. Fourth quarter getting underway, and it's a run by Brown. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Bengals first down.
Now, Burrow. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab.
Burrow's pass. Complete to T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Chargers.
Down. Burrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get them here again.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's fourth down, so this is a very big call. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. So from the 25, it's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That caught by Davis. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
That's Davis in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
Intended for...
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Complete to number 5, T. Higgins. No gain on the play.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. He'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Here's Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 11-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Burrow to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyler Scott, touchdown Cincinnati. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Bengals 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll drop to throw. Now, and a sharp one caught by Tonjes. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. It is 2nd and 6. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So here's Joe Burrow and the Bengals now, down on the scoreboard. 1:38 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but have work to do to make it 4 as they come up on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now here comes the spike, and they stop it with exactly 50 seconds on the clock. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL